welcome to Muscoot Farm. My name is Mary, I'm an educator here, and today we are reading The Goat with Many Coats, a true story of a little goat who found a new home, by Leanne Lauricella, illustrated by Jill Howarth. This is the true story of a little orphan goat. It was a December night, cold and bright, when Prospect was born. The trees rustled with winter air, and stars shone through the falling snow. As tiny as a teacup, Prospect weighed just 1 pound. He had a pink, heart-shaped nose, one droopy ear, and legs that wobbled when he walked. In the little goat's first hours, he was lonely. His family was nowhere to be found. One of his ears drooped sadly. But Prospect was lucky. One day, a young woman came to the farm. She wanted to adopt him. During the long drive home, his new mom held him close. For the first time, Prospect felt safe and loved. The little goat's new home felt big. Tables and chairs towered above him. It was all a bit scary. But then Prospect met Piney, a kind and wise house pig. Piney kept Prospect company on his first night. The two friends snuggled by the fire. The next morning, chilly air seeped under doors and through window panes. The little goat was cold. Prospect was just a baby, and his coat was not thick enough to keep him warm. His mom had an idea. She would give him another coat to wear. As soon as his coat was zipped and buttoned, Prospect felt like a new goat. His floppy ears straightened. His legs were more secure. The coat made Prospect feel strong. Prospect adored his coat and soon got another. And then another. He had a coat for every goatly activity. One for exploring, and one for climbing rocks, one for playing in the hay, and another for splashing in the rain. Prospect even had a cape that made him feel like a super goat. At night, he had a coat for dreaming. Each time Prospect wore a new coat, his mom would take a picture. The tiny goat pranced and posed. He was happy and warm and proud. Soon, Prospect and his coats became famous. Everyone wanted to buy the little goat a coat. Packages came from all over the world. With each passing day, Prospect got bigger, stronger, and more playful. His mom was so proud. She couldn't wait for Prospect to meet the other animals. One sunny day, Prospect ventured outside. First, he met a chicken. Then he met the other goats. They were so big, and their coats were so thick. Prospect wondered how he would ever fit in. Prospect decided he needed a special coat to impress the other goats. Would they like his blue jacket or his plaid cape? But none of the coats fit Prospect. He had grown too much. The little goat was no longer little. Prospect sighed sadly and sprawled on a mountain of sweaters, jackets, and coats. Prospect wanted to go outside and join the other goats, but he was nervous without his coat. Would they like him? Would they be nice? Piney nudged Prospect toward the door. At first, the goat didn't move, but slowly, with another little nudge from Piney, Prospect put one hoof in front of the other. Prospect was nervous as he approached the big goats, but as soon as the goats saw him, they gave a loud meh of approval. They loved his new coat. Prospect's real coat had grown without him noticing. He was still still a small goat, but now he stood tall and confident. Prospect realized he was wearing the most beautiful coat of all, his own. The end. Thanks for listening.